Greetings, people of the sky, and welcome to a humble stream of mine. I don't hear any music. Okay, what have I done again? Don't know. You do. Okay, this is the important part. You hear music and you give me some feedback if something is too loud or too low in volume. So, let's kick things off. It is another stream. It is another event stream. We are looking at replays for How Dares Wins, the official PvE contest number 9. So, for your planning, the stream will be around 1.5 hours. We are watching 5 replays. There are a total of 3 quizzes and 5 boosters to get. Yeah, and a break in the middle, so you can get something to drink or something to eat, as you like. So, let's get over the rules. The rules were quite simple. We are playing on the map King of the Giants. We are playing on advanced difficulty. And there were 3 objectives you have to do. First objective, build all 12 orbs. They are positioned at the blue numbers. Activate all 4 army devices, army spells. This is the green numbers. And destroy all 4 walls. This is the red numbers. So these are the 3 main objectives. So if there are 3 objectives, how is the ranking going to work? Let me explain. If this is the ranking, we have 3 teams. Team Vivi is the fastest one in the orb department. And Team Luna is the fastest one for army devices and walls. And the ranking is built by just taking the position of every ranking and then count them together. So, for example, Team Vivi has rank number 1 in orbs, rank number 3 in army devices. This makes 4 points. And rank number 2 at walls, this makes 6 points. And yeah, that's the result of the points and that the rankings. About the prizes, well, there are a lot of Stonekin prizes to win, Stonekin boosters to win. So keep your eyes peeled for after the event to get one of these. Don't worry, 5 normal boosters are also here in the stream, so keep your eye open for the quizzes. So this is the ranking list we are now going to fill. We had 14 teams participating, and we will kick things off by one special run because it is a solo run. And I already saw the runner here in chat. We are watching the run of Dolewan, who managed to make a solo run of this event with orb time, wall time, and army times, like 2 minutes apart each. So let's jump over into Battleforge. About your question, sadly, I'm not a dead cat owner, so that's not the cat names. So, let's see. We have a Shadow Star in the bottom right position. While he is going up and clearing the wall, let's check the rules again. So we have these 3 walls, which has to be destroyed completely. And if you destroy all walls, Rogan and the Giant King will spawn. So then it's a bit of a time game. Because if you're not fast enough, Rogan probably will die. So these are the 6 walls. We have here 1 army device for freezing. We have 1 army device for teleportation. We have here an army device for healing and the one with the fire explosions. And yes, we have here the orbs. 2. Another 2. Same on the other side. 2 and 2. And 4 in the last spot. Let's check. He breached through the wall. Is now attacking the units here. With switching the Forsakens for more damage. And running around with one of the archers to get the power bolts. Let's speed things up. What's happening next? He is offering his units and playing the energy game for the moment. Going tier 2 with double shadow. So yeah, that makes sense with the energy booster. Here's a nice spot with a lot of power wells. We can also check. Yes, there's also a booster at the tier 1. Will we see more of... No, we see as next the tier 3 going up. Nature. And a furnace. In the meantime, we have a burrow here with frenetic on the building. Burrow taking around, going to the lower wall. Not doing anything at the moment. Oh, that was a motivate. A motivate on the burrow so they can one-shot the wall. That is a nice move. Normally you would need 2 of the burrow shots, but with that you can one-shot. Interesting strategy. The both units here are still alive with a half of the HP. So there should be something later to kill them. Yes, like something like Soul Shatter, which is totally enough. More Void Return. And another Motivate. And yeah, with 2 shots, wall down. Nice one. So now running around this artillery. Ignoring it for the moment. Using Oink with annoying units here. Ooh, that can be close. Okay, he is through. And on the other side of the wall with another wall. 3 burrows at the time. Let's see if something happens here. Nope. So we can focus on the burrows for the moment. Another motivate. Another double shot. Right side walls are cleared. A route. And navigating around the units. So next we will see is probably here the device. First army device. Well, we cannot see if he is activated, but now it's on cooldown, so yes, it was activated at this moment. In the meantime, we have a burrow here probably getting ready to activate the fire trap. Oinking and continuing the march with the double burrow. The freezing spell, yes, has been used. And going to a safe spot with 1 burrow. And all the shadow spells and the thunderstorm on the units. That is a nice clear. Quite expensive, but with the void return, that's not a problem. Even motivating the crawlers for more damage. And that is the fire trap used. Most of the top camp is destroyed. That was a nice one. And the burrow is still in position. In the meantime, nether warping on the other side there. Using the healing device. Yes, it's on cooldown. And with the burrow probably going for the walls. And the shadow insect for the other orbs. So we will see probably a motivate here. Let's check the insect before. Yeah, okay, a thunderstorm. Using tier 3 spells against tier 1 units. That works. And the motivate. And the double burrow shot. Number 1. Number 2. It's cleared. Now at this position, waiting probably for something. Has to mic. Oh, yeah, he was dealing on the right side. We missed that, but as we see, there is a corpse of a shadow insect. So he tried to slip through, and yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, now with frenetic. Yeah, now slipping through. And going for the orbs now. Build, destroy, build, destroy. For the ones who don't know why building and then destroying the orb again, you get instant 75 energy back from the 100 you paid. So you don't have to invest as much energy as you would do if you build all. Especially if you're doing a solo run. That was so expensive to build 12 orbs. Yeah. That would be a lot of energy. So the time, 10 minutes have passed. So Rogan appears even if you're not destroying the wall here. So now he is on the clock. Using shadow spells. And the thunderstorm to getting rid of the units here. And getting the burrows in position for the double shot. Probably any second now. 1 and 2. So last thing to do is taking these 2 orbs and the 4 orbs at the top. As you can see, Rogan is still okay at this point, but later he will have a hard time. So go jungling a bit around. Ooh, that was a close one. Using all the shadow spells again. Summoning a Mo, okay. I mean, he's tier 4 at this point, but still going for tier 3 unit. He is an L counter, so it's not a bad decision against these units. So losing that monument here, yeah, that's the problem. The units are spawning and killing stuff. But with the stuff on the field at the moment, he should be fine. 1 orb has been built and 1 second one. Probably now. Yes. And last 4 orbs to go. So you have to destroy this anti-air cannon to get the ability to build these orbs there. And 1. Okay. Was there only 1 missing? Oh, no, we are still waiting for the cannon. Sorry. Another one. And the last one. Yay! And with that, he finished the run. He don't have to finish the map completely. But, yeah, GG. That was an awesome solo run, and also you can have seen a bit of the mechanics of the map. So let's switch back. So yeah, indeed, well played. So here we have the first half of the ranking. As you can see, there was another solo run by me, but way slower. You see why Dolewan used to have the speed running record on solo on this map. So congratulations. The next run we are watching is not a solo run. It is a duo run. Because it's also quite different to a solo run if one is doing left side, one is doing right side. Just give me a second here also to figure out my audio, why I don't have any audio at the moment. Let me test this. No, that's not. Yeah, okay. Oh, I think I found it. Yes, okay, now we are back in the game. So we see now the run of salty popcorn and Dutchy. With both starting with fire into a nature deck. So let me jump over into Battleforge. Okay, we have on the left side Nomad Start red, right side Nomad Start green by Salty. Directly the wall breaker, and I think that is the big game changer. The wall breaker tier 1 card switched last patch. Without this change, I think all runs would have looked a bit different, or most of them. Same here, mine combination to get rid of the units and wall breakers for the wall. Everything dead here. And probably waiting for a tier 2. Oh, Powerwell took. Okay. Yeah, run would be longer, so it's totally understandable. Getting ready for tier 2 here as well. In the meantime, there is coming a wave, so you have to be careful. Salty on the way to the fire trap. The sooner you do this, you cannot forget it anymore. This one is waiting for the mines, and the other nomad is still on the wall. Double mine, okay. And the units here dying also by mine. Well, it looks like a usual fire play. A lot of mines. Getting back with the unit. Next power has already been taken, and now going tier 2. Dutchy also going with another power well. And running with the nomad. To the top wall. Salty back on the first wall for some damage. Tier 2 almost done. So yeah, tier 2 is finished, but no unit at the moment. Dutchy in the meantime has killed the wall, probably with support from Salty and Wallbreaker. So next device has been used, 2 out of 4. And more wall breakers now on this wall. And here we see another nature orb by Salty. More wall breakers. Dutchy is still on tier 1. Next wall breaker. 2 left. Let's see. We have a breeding ground. No, it's a shrine of memory. Okay. And last wall segment done. Tier 2 time for Dutchy as well. Going tier 2 with a nature orb. Draft Mary is ready. Still fighting here at the wall. And it's done as well. So now it's getting spicy, because here is a big cannon and here is the big cannon. We see double burrow and the fire nomad probably just kiting out the attack. Yes. Let's see on the other side. At the moment still attacking there. So probably he have more for support at the moment. Double wall breaker on the sides. And double shot by the burrow to destroy the wall. Going in for the tier 3, sorry, position. Double mine. Ooh, nice placement here. Using an oink, so they stay in the range of the mine. And with that double mine. Ah, close, close. Okay. This looks safe for the moment. In the meantime, there is attack on the power wells. Not sure if he is going to defend this. We see now flying units. The promos roam Drake. Killing first the tower. Flying units on this map is a bit janky. I mean, Stonekin has not a lot of units fighting against air. Building the tier 3 for Dutchy. It's another nature one. So both now on the way to tier 3. More wall breakers. Swarm Drake killing the rest of the units to get the position here. And yes, this orb gets destroyed. And he's now deciding to switch to a fire orb. So he's built the fire orb before, I just haven't seen that correctly with the color. Makes sense if you lose your tier 1, then good choice here. Getting ready with burrows to move over here. And killing the last unit with a burrow. Wow, that was a nice one. The monument killed it in the last second. Burrows on the way. Root and Oink. And they made it safely. Big question. You have to destroy the building here before you can build the orbs. So, ooh, that's low HP. Ah, sad. That was close. And yeah, that one is also done. New 2 burrows on the way. In the meantime, losing the full tier 1 base here. Going tier 3 with double fire now. So, oh, going tier 4. Sorry. It is nature and 3 fire orbs at this point. So, second attempt. Yeah, with the second thunderstorm now, the most units are dead. So, running, and praying that the unit is turning around. Yes, he is. No. No, he decides to attack. Damn it. Yeah, you can oink, but you have not the crown present, which is sad. So, let's see. On the left side, 2 burrows are still waiting for the next move. Building is destroyed. Ignoring the units for the moment. And run to the left. Yeah, kiting out the units so they are not blocking the building. And you can build the 2 orbs. Probably now an Oink or an Root. No. Yes, now. Okay. Heal. And... is he blocking? I think he is blocking. Or out of energy. Let me see. Salty could also be out of energy. I mean, it's the tier 4 orb at this point, so 300 energy is needed. Yeah, thunderstorm. Okay, yes, that's the first one. And not cancelling. Okay, let's see on the other side. Burrows on the march. And going for the base here. Now that was cancelled and switched. So... thunderstorms. I think that's double. Oh, that was a fire sphere. Running in circles. A root. Probably next fire sphere soon. It has a bit of higher recast time, I think. Still dancing around. Falling back. Let's see if something is switching on the right side. Not at the moment, so full support mode. Ah, it's Earthshaker. Another thunderstorm. Killing the raptor. And only the L unit is remaining. A mine. Yeah, that could be enough. Yes, it is. So, building, cancelling. Building, cancelling. This will continue. In the meantime, Salty is at the wall. We have again the 10-minute timer. So, Rogan is appearing. And all walls are now destroyed. Only things to do is this spell trap here, the freezing spell, and the teleportation spell right more to the right. So this one has been used. Yes. And last one. Let's see. Right side or left side? Who is faster? Yeah, it's Salty on the right side, I guess. And boom. GG. Every objective has been cleared. That was again a very, very clean run. Congratulations to you both. So, let's have an update of the ranking. We now have only 3 replays left. These 3 replays are the top 3 spots, but you already see something interesting. I colored the orb and wall and army cells in a color because you see the fastest wall time was by rank number 4 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds, and the bronze placement for the orbs and army are already here on the chart with 5 minutes and 2.5 minutes. So already here, congratulations to the runner. So yeah, Dolewan, indeed, if you check the timings, you have the army devices 2 minutes faster, but the orbs were 2 minutes faster on Salty and Dutchy's run. So indeed, it was a close call between you both. So before we do the next replay, I need something to drink, and so I have the break to drink something. We have a quiz. First quiz of today. I hope you're ready. So, I think we all agree that one of the most important spell we saw already in this duo run was the Wall Breaker. And the question is, how often was the Wall Breaker used in all 14 runs? Send in your guess. You can only guess once, and the one who is closest wins. Or if there is tie, the one who sent it in the answer the fastest. So let me see your guesses. Yeah, okay. It's now my moment to drink. Okay. We have quite the range. Big fan always if we have such a difference here. So we can do some math here. There are 6 walls with around 5 to 6 segments. So around 30 segments per run. So the maximum total would be around 400 something, I guess. So we are looking at like a time, a number between 0 and 400. So, I think everyone had his chance to send something in. Let me draw the magical booster line. Oh yeah, and also tricks. I added as something again. So, let's see what we have. First of all, these are the uses of the spells. And you can already see the mine and the Search of Light, the burrows, not the spells, the cards, and the mana wings were quite high in the ranking here. But of course, the most used card was of course the Wall Breaker, with a total use of 148 uses. So let me scroll up. So Lady Tiane with one lower. 147, I guess. That one. Thank you, Carofax, for the subscription. I think, yes, this looks like a win for you. So... Oh, thank you, Trix, for the subscription for Carofax. Now, so, yeah. Feel free to send me a name where I can send the booster to. So, your in-game name, please. I can send them. So many Spitfires. Awesome. Let me note this down, and you will get the first booster of the stream. You're allowed to send in your guesses for the next quizzes as well, but you're not allowed to win another booster. So be aware of this. Okay, and it is time. Thank you for the follow. For the next replay, the next replay is rank number 3, which is by Anske, Kayrie, the guy called Ultralord, and the guy called Dutchy. We don't have these people anymore. They are GMs at the moment, so these are totally different people, I think. And if you're watching, if you have a look here at the decks, you can already see fire start for everyone into a nature 1 for 3 of them, and 1 is going for fire dancer. You also see the orb, wall, and army time. We are making a big jump from the 2-player run to a 1-player run. Yeah, you also see stuff like Scourged Earth, the Oink of course, the Oink of course. Okay, so let's see how this run worked out. So, we have, of course, the fire start at all 4 positions, all starting with the Firestalker. Next move is the first wall on the right. So, the first one is going in range, and now we see the first wall breaker. Second wall breaker. In the meantime, left side is also getting in range. Next 2 wall breakers. At this moment, we have the mine here at the tier 2 position to get the units away. That scavenger is ignoring the units and continuing the march. More wall breakers here. Same on this side, another wall breaker. Units are getting killed by the mine and the units. On the left side, Anske keeping on moving to the tier 2 position. Dutchy on the tail. Here we have the tier 2 taken. The turquoise player is going for double fire. And Kayrie in green going for the nature orb. And here on the left side, Anske clearing with another mine. The wall is not destroyed at this point. 2 segments are left. Same on the right side. Kayrie is going back. Probably now getting support with some more wall breakers. That was 1. And in the meantime, Dutchy taking tier 2 while the last units are getting destroyed. And the Ultralord guy is running over to get the first army spell activation. In the meantime, it's getting spicy at the orbs. They placed a mine beforehand, so the wave gets killed without any units. Tier 2 is going up for the left side. In the meantime, Fire Dancer jumping in for destroying of the buildings. Yes, more wall breakers here on the wall. And the burrows getting ready to use the ability. Still 1 segment left here at the bottom. First building going down. In the meantime, Dutchy is getting ready to activate the spell number 2. Yes, that was activated probably. Second shot by the burrower, and now running around the units and the cannon. Burrows are quite fast, so they can dodge this attack here. Now using the fire suppression spell to not get the next shot. In the meantime, we have here the wall breakers again at the top, and the left side getting ready with Burrow as well. The units slipping through the gap in the wall just to get on the other side. Here we have a double use of both burrows to destroy the wall. Now it's getting against Spicy. The cannon slipping through. Yes, that looks good. In the meantime, right side cleared the wall again with the burrow and wall breaker. And now starting the march to the last army device. That was now the queue. We see the destroy of the wall. And that was 2 minutes and 41 seconds. And Rogan is now spawning. Time is ticking down now. So moving on with the burrow to the tier 3 position. Double mine. In the meantime, we have here the fire dancer still fighting against the units. The 3 scavenger already getting ready to take these 2 power orbs. The burrows from Kayrie on the way to the teleporter. And here the double mine and the burrows on both of the buildings to get the presents to build tier 3. Let's pause for a moment and see. Yeah, Kayrie slipped through, used the ability. The scavengers are on the way. One of the enemies are still alive. Let's see how this goes. Oh, okay, it was outside of range. Both has been built and instantly destroyed. Kayrie on the way and now in range of the tier 4 position. Both power wells, both orbs here probably have been used already. The burrows now also rushing to the top to get the last things done. We have here the freezing trap used. Oh, not used. Maybe, I'm not sure. And the burrows now here in the range of the last 4 power orbs. We see Scorched Earth for increased damage. We see a mine to kill units. We see suppression to not get too much damage by these towers. In the meantime, there are already the attacks on the tier 2 position on the right side. And still going ham on the units and the buildings. There's still these building and the anti-air cannon bottom left to destroy. Anske is falling back. This is too much damage. In the meantime, this position from Kayrie getting attacked by the units. Yeah, he will lose this. He still have this orb at this position, but yeah, this is going down probably in some seconds. Let's keep an eye on this. Let's see how it's going here at the top. Double mine to kill some more units. Suppression. Root. The double mine should be enough to kill now the units here. Another double mine getting ready to kill the last L unit. And here is the orb going down by Kayrie. Having a building and taking now the power wells again to take the orb again. Oh, that was a nice move. So he is not losing the game here. Going ham on units, going ham on the buildings. Even now spamming eruptions because it's now going down here. Last seconds of the game. Only the 4 orbs has to be built. Let's see how Anske's power is looking. He is at tier 1, so he can now instant build and destroy the orbs. So, last hit. 1, 2, and the last one. And with that, GG, 5 minutes and something. And this run is over. That was quite a lot of to do. I think I still missed some points. That was so much going on. It's a 4-player event and it's so short. Congratulations for rank number 3. So let's go back to the ranking. And yeah, that was silver rank for the wall time. Not the fastest, but quite fast, with a total time of 12 minutes and 2 seconds. Okay, let me have a sip. You know what's next? We have seen another replay. I think we can do some quiz. So I hope you all are ready. I guess you already have seen that the strategy is not to keep all power wells. That the strategy is to destroy sometimes power wells. So we do now the other orb question. Normally I do questions like what was the most chosen orb, but this time I want to know how many orbs have been destroyed by the players. So the instant switch you have seen by Anske in this replay or by Dutchy before. So send in your guesses. What do you think? How many have been switched? Total, maybe I have to add this, the total of all players. So we have 14 replays and there are 12 orbs to build on the map. Keep in mind there were some of the replays with 2 players or 1 players. Okay, we're seeing numbers. One, 2, 3, nice. That's my chance to fill up my glass again. And have the last sip. Okay. So I think everyone had his chance here to get a number in. Let me draw the booster line in 3, 2, 1. And let's go to the numbers. So like I said, there are 14 runs with 12 orbs, 168 total. And the correct answer we are seeking for is 87. Wait. Yeah, you already have a booster, Lady Tiane. So, but that you have a good guessing here. That is insane. Let me see who is the next closest. We have, that's 8 more. That is Dutchy with 3 less. I think it is Dutchy, right? It looks like it. So let's get this written down. So I don't forget to send out the boosters. That would be bad. And yeah, before we continue our journey through the event, 2 replays still to do. We have a short break. Give it to Timmy. Okay, as you say, Dutchy, I respect. Timmy. So, yeah, before we continue, we will have a short break. So, give your body a good stretch, get something to eat, and we will see each other here, hear each other in around 5 minutes. So, see you soonish. Yeah, it works. Sometimes it's strange. Yeah, I just see something in chat. I was getting something to drink, but I see there's something about the CCC. I hope you're all checking out the forum and playing along. There might be booster for everyone if we have enough participants. So we still have around 30 seconds before we continue. I hope you are all back and ready for 2 more replays to watch. Place number 2 and place number 1. So let's go to the next slide and see who we are watching now. It's another awesome run here by Bonobobobo, Kakarine, Timmie, and Pierakor. And you already see a switch in cards and in deck level as well. I mean, there's one player staying on tier 1 the complete game. We don't see any tier 3, but we see Meta Mastery is the way to go. So let's see how this run works out. It's just Kakarine without pronouncing the E at the end. Kakarine. Okay, thank you. If you don't know, I'm the king of butchering names. I'm always sorry for everyone. I'm very bad with names. So let's see how this run will work out. We have the Nature Nomad start on the right. We have the green Amazon on the right, total right side. Another green Nomad and a green Amazon here as well. So let's see the next part. I guess we also see the wall breaker to get through the first gap here. Yes. Double wall breaker. And one of the... Oh, okay. The Swiftclaw staying back here to destroy the wall. In the meantime, we have a wall breaker on the left side as well. And the units are slipping through. The... Oh, next wall breaker to go directly through here. Running to the top, probably for the next wall. Let's check the left side. Here we have a slip through, placing a mine and used to kill the units, and also going to the wall as well. Let's see the right side. Yes, wall breaker slipping through. And in the meantime, we have here also mana wings clearing the units, focusing the units on the left row, behind row, the row near to the orb. Next unit slipping through the wall breaker here as well. The nature affinity nomad is running probably to the army device, and the top Amazon still keep on running here, using the route to slip through. And one Amazon is staying behind for presence with a wall breaker. Let's see the left side. Now in range and using the ability, the wall breaker again. The Mana Wings falling back to defend the tier 1 position. And now we have the fire trap. Any second. Now, okay. Still here with the wall breaker as support. And keep on running here. This is nice slipping through. Using the ability probably now. Yes, I guess. In the meantime, the Nomad is running back after the activation, not killing the unit. There are now 3 units on this wall killing it, and 1 segment is missing. Let's see, the fire player is working here with a makeshift tower to buy time, and the Mana Wings killing the rest of the units for the nature orb. The wall is still intact, so something has to be done here as well. Now slipping through to the Frost Army spell device here at the top of the tier 4 position. And with that, probably having now all activated. Yeah, this one was activated by the Nomad. And now we see the Thunder. Yeah, very, very good siege unit here. In combination with the wall breaker, these units have also now destroyed the wall. And now starting to get the tier 2 position for the right side as well. In the meantime, the Mana Wings back on the flight to get more stuff cleared, I guess. Continuing to the top position, not dealing with the units here at all. In the meantime, that unit is dancing around, probably having found here a nice, sweet, safe spot. And someone got a promo Juggernaut, congratulations. More Mana Wings here by Bonobobobo. Both getting tier 2 ready. We have here now the Nature and the Frost Orb. So, still in position for some more wall breakers. We have still 3 positions to clear. Here's a unit quite low HP. Oh, the Thunder is now here for the help. Top wall is getting destroyed here. And now this wall is the last segments, 2 segments. And here 2 segments, 1 segment to go. We have now tier 2 built up by both players. The Mana Wings clearing the rest here at this camp in the meantime. And here also Mana Wings to clear the L units as well as the tower. Now Rogan gets triggered around 2 minutes and 50 seconds when all walls get destroyed. We saw here the Hurricane to push the units around, and the tier 2 is built up for Timmy as well. Still the Flyers around, and the unit is running to the top to build up the stuff. And yes, this looks like not a safe spot. Yeah. So they have to run again. In the meantime, the units have cleared that position. There's only the... Okay, that was the last building which blocked the building of the orbs. That was a nice move with the Matter Mastery. And with that, the... Oh, instant build and destroy. And probably here the same instant build destroy. Units getting killed as well. So these positions safe. Now only these 2 orbs. And the 4 orbs at the top are missing. Timmy is running in with 1 unit. We have instant build and destroy of... taking over and destroy of the buildings. Not wasting any time. Freezing trap. Nice move. Here, taking the orb. I'm not sure if that top one was already taken as well, but I guess so, yes. In the meantime, losing this orb. And now this position is also getting spicy. We have some Mana Wings to support here against the units. And let's see the top. Yeah, getting a lot of damage on the unit here. Let's see the void, the power of him. Oh yeah, he is low on energy. He cannot build and destroy instantly. So you just have to wait a second. And I guess that was the last orb he had to build. Yes, that was the last one. GG, that was place number 2. Very, very nice one, guys. And as you can see, with the orb time of 4 minutes and 30 seconds, that was very nice one. And yeah, you also were the second fastest in the orb department and the second fastest in the army department, placing at rank 2 with a total time of 8 minutes and 48 seconds. And you already see the big gap between the total time of rank number 2 and rank number 3. So, before we are watching the last replay of place number 1, we have one quiz to send out some more boosters. But wait, there is more. Because there are now 3 quizzes in rapid fire. So I hope you all are ready. You have now the chance to get 1 out of 3 boosters. So let me draw the line. The first question is the orb question. I'm looking for when was the first orb built. Oh, that is laggy. One was the first tier 2 orb build. We are not looking for the total time. It is looking for the first. When was the first one built? Yeah, sorry, Tricks. It looks like there was something laggy. I can trigger this again when we wait for the second quiz. So I think everyone... Trigger Juggernaut. Okay, I will trigger Juggernaut. Okay, I think everyone had his chance here. Don't worry, it's only the first out of 3 quiz questions about timing. So let's get the first one finished in 3, 2, 1. It's over. And let's see who is the closest to 45 seconds. We have 48, we have 46, we have 45 flat. 44? No, it's 46 by Serar, right? So, yes, Serar, you get your booster. Congratulations. If there is a tie, the one with the who were faster. So, in this case, it was Serar. Congratulations. Timmy can have it. But Dutchy already sent it to Timmy. Now Timmy has 2. I can't do this. That is fine by me, if you say so. You can figure that out yourself. I write down Sarah sent it to Timmy as well. Good. Next question, rapid fire. It is not the orb question. It is the army question. So we are looking for the first army activation. In the meantime, Let me send an Juggernaut for tricks. Okay. So, yeah, it's interesting. The numbers are higher than before. I think that makes sense. It's easier to get your tier, the army device than the orb, I guess. Okay, everyone had his chance. We have a last small sip here. And we end the quiz in 3, 2, 1. It's over. That was a close one. So the correct number is 1 minute and 5 seconds. We have a 1 minute 2, a 1 minute 3. The 1 minute 3 looks like a winner for me. So yeah, let me scroll again. So Okuepa, I need your in-game name so I can send you a booster after the stream. Oh yeah, okay, awesome. Let me write that down. And I guess you can already know the next question for this quiz. We had the orbs, we had the army, and now we're looking for the first wall destruction. So I mean all segments of one wall. Not only one segment, I mean all 6 or 5 segments depending on the wall. We have the 20 seconds by Dolewan. Okay, yeah, time is getting higher. Some nice guesses here. Lady Tiana again was sniping in. Serar with 15 seconds. Okay. So time to close the quiz. In 3, 2, 1, and it's over. Last booster for this stream goes to the player nearest 27 seconds. So we have a 21, we have a 32, which is nearer. We have... yeah. The 32 looks like the closest one. Yeah. It's Timmy again. So I'm not 100% sure. Timmy didn't win a booster correctly. So... Okay. You figured it out how to send it. So I send it to pierakor. Let me note this down as well. So we now had 5 boosters giveaway. So it's time to have a look at the replay for rank number 1, which is by Dolewan, Kapo, Serar, and Volin, with again totally different decks as we have seen before. We see the fire start for 2-player and the nature start for 2-player. Again, into a nature for the Matter Mastery, but also into a shadow with Transcendent. And moon we see there. And an offering with an Easter egg. So this is Interesting. Let's jump into Battleforge and how the strategy works. Let's pray we don't miss anything, since I have not switched the replay. Give me a sec. Since this run is finished in 4 minutes and 14 seconds. So yeah, that is quite the fast run. And easy to miss something. Left, right, 4 players spamming spells like no tomorrow. Okay, but now I'm ready. So, let's see. We have here the nature start again with the Amazon. We saw that before. We have here the fire start by Kapo and the scavenger. Mana wings by Serar and Volin with the green nomad on the left top position. First is probably again here a wall breaker that works for a lot of teams. And yes, double wall breaker already. Mana wing on the way to this position to clear the units. And the nomad probably going here for the wall. That scavenger is dancing around the units. And that will be probably a mine. Let's see. Nothing happening here at the moment. We see now wall breaker running through with the unit. In the meantime, werebeasts and a mine positioning here at the top. Before we have seen always here at this position the mine. Here now kiting the units to the top position. In the same time, we have the next wall breaker at the second wall. And here the wrecker just standing by, probably to have ground presence for later. We have the nomad running to the position here, which is cleared by the mana wings to a certain degrees. And that third wall is being rushed and wall breaked by the Amazon. In the meantime, taking the tier 2, now the nature frost combination, and here Kapo with fire into nature. In the meantime, both units are now here ready to get the tier 2. We have here still the wrecker in a in-between position. It looks like a safe spot. This is now the moment where we have to defend here. Okay, we have the mine here placed at the orb. And nothing here at the moment. In the meantime, Kapo is going for the army device to use the explosion. And okay, units are dead. And tier 2 can be taken. Then here explosion magic was used. Wrecker still idling for the moment. We have now here the Amazon rushed through with roots and now using the teleport device. Yes. Tier 2 is building up with shadow, so nature shadow by Serar. Volin helping with the clean of the last units. Now Serar's probably rushing back to save the orb here in this moment. Wrecker still idling by. We have now Kapo and using the first shot of the burrow. And Volin is now probably, yes, tier 2 time. Killing the unit. The one is now running here with the Amazon to the last device. And there was a dead nomad. I probably missed this. So let me check the... Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, Dolewan, for pointing out. That's the problem if so much is going on. So it looks like Volin has run through here with a wall breaker to get to this position to activate the army device. So yeah. So much stuff is going on. 4 players, I mean, it's 2 minutes in and so much is happening. Using the first Meta Mastery. In the meantime, tier 2 is still building up. We have the second shot by the burrow by Kapo here. Still, this wall has to be destroyed. And here the wrecker getting the ground presence for 2 more wall breakers. And now getting sacrificed. 2 burrows now spawning in by Serar. In the meantime, we have here probably a backup point if something goes wrong. To summon again something. We have here a moon now by Kapo. And the burrow running probably for the next wall. Let's see what the moon is doing here for a second. Probably waiting for something else. Burrow motivate on a burrow. Still running here. Using the shot. Nice one, yeah. Probably idea by Dolewan. He used this in his run as well. Same here. Wall gets destroyed. Burrow gets killed. Only 1 wall to go. And yeah, with the motivate. Time for this achievement here. In the meantime, we see a bandit minefield in combination with Wintertide and moon dancing around here. A Mambo Jumbo on the Stonekin flamethrower guy. Moon gets a Ravage and is now porting to the top and having now ground presence on the tier 3 position for the right side. That was an insane combination of spells. In the meantime, the left position is also going in to get the tier 3. We see the root here, and as well as the burrows now on the buildings. Next bandit minefield. An oink because the root runs out. And yeah, the bandit minefield killing both of the L units. That is a serious spell. Let's check the tier 4 position here. The unit is running in. We have a Meta Mastery. Let's check the moon. She is fighting against the last building here. So back to this. Yeah, only the building here is left. Let's stay to the tier 4 position here at the moment. Falling back against with the... Yeah, okay, she is dead. Let's check back on moon. And moon probably waiting for energy. Let's check the energy pool of Kapo. Nice. Could 220 more and then he could do the switching. In the meantime, now clearing here this tier 3 position, kiting out the unit to get the block away. Again, turning around to get the presence away. In the meantime, getting here also the attack now on the tier 1 position for Kapo. Kapo is building tier 3 or no, tier 2. That is the second orb taken here as well. And Dolewan running in again in the tier 4 position. Bandit minefield, especially targeting here the rage units. And with the root, probably most of them will die. We also see now the attack on the tier 3 position by the range units. Let's go back here to this spot. And keep an eye on Dolewan's power pool. So he needs 100 energy to do the switching. That was switch number 1, if I didn't admit. 1, 2, and Serar did the 4th one. And with that, GG, congratulations. That was an insane run with so much going on. Like all the other top runners here, it's so difficult to show everything if you don't know what's happening. So congratulations here. for the well-deserved first place in the official PvE event number 9. Let's look at the final rankings. So if you compare place number 1 and place number 2, they are quite close. So if place 2 really wanted, they probably could have turned the table at some point. I mean, the army time is just 2 seconds across between them, so this is insane close. The 7 seconds for the wall, it's also super close. So yeah, congratulations to everyone who played in the event. That was awesome. Before I send you off into the evening or day, wherever you are, I want to give out 2-3 shoutouts. First one, there is the PvE League season number 3 going on. So if you are interested in another team-based event, you might want to check this out. There is also the CCC going on. So if you have not checked that out, check out the CCC in the forum. We're doing some meme-fights. And if you are more interested in single-player events, the Battle of Tactics will be starting upcoming weekend. So if you want to more of solo-based event, that might be something for you. And with that, we are at the end of the stream. Carifex, I will buy a booster, but not today. I will refund you this later. Yeah, that's the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. And yeah, have a wonderful evening. And see you all in the next one. Till then.